Yo, so today I'm going to talk about 3 mistakes I was making as an early stage founder. And I'm curious if you are making one of them right now. So let's get into it. Welcome to my weekly founder journal, in which I share all the raw lessons that I learned while building my business. So let's get into it. The first mistake I made is being a perfectionist. I wanted everything to be perfect. The brand, the website, the product, everything needed to look good and perfect. And this way I was avoiding the most important thing, which is getting actually out there and getting real customer feedback. And 99,000 out of 10 times, it's not because your brand or website is not perfect. It's because it's not the right thing that people actually want, or it doesn't hit the right core. But by actually just launching it and getting the actual feedback, you'll be so much quicker to evolving and getting there. Because what a lot of times happens is you spend so much time on making it perfect, and then you learn that one thing actually needs to be totally different, and then you're back at zero, like rebranding your whole website, redoing it. But you need to pivot. So it's just way easier to get out there and get the quickest, easiest product, simplest brand, and start building a good brand and good website and all those things when the product is validated and people actually want it. So this is the first lesson. So the second thing is trying to do everything alone. And this was a mistake I was definitely making in the beginning by thinking I had to figure everything out myself. So this also means on even small work things or tasks, everything I was trying to figure out alone. But please ask for help as soon as possible. Ask your friends if they want to help you, give you advice. Find some founder friends with who you can bounce around ideas with. Message some people you look up to. Ask if they can give you some advice or help. So many people out there are there to help you. Find if people believe in your mission and product, and start working with people as soon as possible. Because this is definitely one of the biggest mistakes I was making, was not asking for help and just having so many hours and so much time spent alone working on it. And it's so much more fun doing it with other people, and you will just grow so much quicker. So what I'm now seeing in all these houses I'm running is that you just grow so much quicker when you ask for help, when you ask for some tips, and people want to generally help you. So yeah, don't try to do everything alone. The third thing, and it's a big one, is doubting yourself. So somewhere deep down, you're still afraid and scared and actually don't think you deserve it. And this is a limiting belief, and you have to get aware of this, because if you don't change the belief, then you won't get the success that you want, because it's like, oh, I want it, but deep down, I actually don't feel like I deserve it for whatever random reason. And for me, when I realized that this was holding me back and that this was a lot of bullshit, to say it in a nice way, which was just holding me down and small, it's constantly doubting myself. And then I started to, you know what? Actually, I can do this, and believe in myself by just making small steps and seeing every small win that I did as proof that I can actually do it. And then, just looking at all the positive things instead of if something goes wrong and then fully seeing it as a failure. So when I started reshifting this and actually started to understand that, the difference between successful people is that they just believed in themselves and just went for it and kept believing and kept trying, I was like, wow, this is a big shift. So stop doubting yourself. All right, so these were the 3 biggest lessons. Now we'll get into the business update of the business and some other things that happened this week. So the first thing is for the numbers, the applications, currently at 133 applications, which is up 6. The members is still at 11 members. The monthly revenue is at 600, and the IG is at 950 followers, which is up 38. Then for the business update, I am doubling down on ads, because that's the biggest thing which can make this business work. It's just ads right now, and like finding the right ads. So I'm just creating more and more ads. I'm here in house and in Sri Lanka in the Founder Space Fund House, and Rumi is helping me out with creating some ads, and this is like super cool. And just creating my own ads as well. Just need to get more ads out. And the second thing I'm doing is working on the accountability club. So I finalized the website. I just made it in like 1 day or like 2 days. I put out a story being like, hey, who's interested? What kind of name do you want? Put them on a wait list. I've now like 20 people on the wait list. So yeah, and I'm just going to roll it out and see what goes from there. Trying to not be a perfectionist and just getting it out there as soon as possible. And then currently the book I'm reading is Steal Like an Artist, which is all about that all ideas are never your own, and you just take what you like from other things and use that inspiration and then create your own unique thing. That's also something that I'm trying to embody myself. And then the focus for next week is actually launch the accountability club, create organic content, and create more ads. So that's it. And then the question of this week is, which of these 3 things are you doing? Which of the mistakes are you currently making, if you make any? All right, let me know. I'll see you next time. Peace.